keys. Let me. Oh, for crying out loud! I'm trying to figure out my keyboard. Okay, let me just type in the chat. Sorry about the... Okay. There we go. Well, that stinks. I'm gonna have to, Excuse me. Okay, now we're back. I totally realized, that I was not, connected. And we missed over a fight, which stinks. And I think I said, I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's my internet connection. I don't know if it's YouTube. It's probably YouTube. Or maybe a mixture of both. But I apologize. I will stream for more, and we will play some games. But that's odd. I don't know why that is. Like, I have Twitter open, so if you want to, like, at me on Twitter, just say, hey, your stream isn't... your YouTube stream isn't working. That's also fine, but I'll keep an eye on it. I apologize. But yes, we are going to do Flash. But when I was disconnected, I was talking about Lost Media. I was talking about the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie, and the Teen Titans Go to the movies. And I basically said I like both. They were both fine, but I think the Lego Batman movie is a little bit more entertaining. Just a bit. And I sort of expressed my confusion as to the box office performance of what was the box office performance of Teen Titans Go to the movies. I don't know if it did good. I don't know if it didn't do all that well. When I went to see it in theaters, there was only like a few other people there, one family. But yeah. You watch, yeah, Teen Titans Go was a surprise hit for me. The Teen Titans Go to the movies or the show? Because sometimes the show isn't all that great. But I remember watching a few episodes, and some of it was funny. It was fine. Sort of the one where it was like a Fantasy Island or Paradise Island parody. I'm going to keep an eye on the stream instead of... Yes. And, it was pretty funny. Like, that's a pretty... It had a comedic setup between the 5 characters. It was fine. But, yeah, I don't hate Teen Titans Go. Has the hate, died for it already? What's the popular thing to hate, Western animation-wise now? I think it might be Steven Universe again. But instead of all these... Instead of, it's not really Western cartoon, YouTubers. It's more of, like, Not that. Just sort of like general TV commentators, which is fine. Excuse me. If there's anything wrong with my audio, again, if there's anything wrong with the audio or the stream, just let me know, okay? And I'll try to fix it. Steven Universe, hour-long this weekend. The whole special, the Battle of Heart and Mind. That sounds great. I hope no one gets hurt. Oh, maybe if I... Nope. Dang. Hellboy's taking me to hell. If anything goes wrong... Okay. Thank you, Foozles. He's got my back.
Not making a good first impression.
But the thing is, I really have no problem if people are exceedingly exceedingly critical of Steven Universe. The reaction that it gets from people who like it is really strong, and I think there's some things to legitimately criticize it for. But it doesn't really bother me. Just like I said on Twitter, like, have a critical mind, but don't use it to be a jerk. I have not. I think I have not got caught up with the new episodes. I know what happens. I know that they're in Homeworld now. But that Summer of Steven, like 2 years ago, really got me behind. I need to get back to it. But I will, in time. I have access to all the episodes. I bought them on iTunes. I'm up to date. I just need to watch them. I think just sometimes, I don't know, it makes me feel good things. But I understand sometimes, sorry if I'm talking too loud, but I understand that sometimes no one wants to watch something that's heavy all the time, and at the very least I'm glad that sometimes with Steven Universe you got an episode that whoa, that was weird, that that's kind of quirky or silly, or maybe focuses on a side character. But I will say that I do know what's happening in the film, in the new episodes. The whole sequence with Stevonnie and the fusions and stuff. God. Man, you can write so much scholarship on that show. It's absurd. Just with like gender studies and also like feudalism and all sorts of things. It's probably going to stand out as one of the most significant cartoons of this decade. But anywho, what was I going to talk about? But oh, here's a nifty little tidbit for you. I do plan on making Steven Universe content in the future. I just don't know when. Part of the reason why I decided to live stream on my YouTube channel, I'm making sure if that's okay. Part of the reason why I decided to do this live stream stuff on my YouTube channel, I also have a Twitch, but that's not important at the moment, is that hopefully, you know, I think engaging with your viewer base and your fans is important in our social media age, and I want people to know that I am active in some way. Like I said on Twitter, I did shoot, I'm getting my butt whooped. I did finish 2 scripts for 2 videos. They're not terribly long, but I hope they're entertaining, and I hope they're thought-provoking, and I hope you get something out of it. Doesn't even have to be a significant something, just like, oh, this was an entertaining thought, or haha, funny.
Justice is a responsibility.
I will have it on the record that I do appreciate everyone who is coming out to the stream, even though it's not, even though we just had like a sort of like a malfunction and problems, and it's just me playing a game and rambling, but I really appreciate it. Ooh, that's a nice combo. So thank you very much. I hope to grow this channel, and I hope to talk about stuff I like. And I hit the mic.
Bane wins.
Okay, I'm hoping Jalopin. There we go. Okay. We are going to do the next challenge, and we're gonna do go somewhere else. No, not here. We'll go here. We'll do this thing, and we'll do the Flash. There we go.
The Flash.
Just as I promised. If you have you lovely individuals at home have questions for me, just feel free to post them in the chat.
Begin.
I'm pretty laid back. I'm not gonna. I'll pretty much answer any reasonable question. So, have at it. I guess I'll talk about the Flash. I don't know how. And it's okay if I repeat myself, I guess. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the Injustice series, but it is a DC Comics fighting game, and it plays not one-to-one, but very similarly to Mortal Kombat. I sort of link the differences. I sort of link it to
The Flash wins.
how Marvel vs. Capcom takes inspiration from Street Fighter. That sort of mentality. And it was the first Injustice game was the second full title developed by Midway Chicago, which is now known as NetherRealm Studios. When Midway's assets were bought out by Warner Brothers, so that's why they own like all the classic Midway arcade games, but also Mortal Kombat. I also, but in regards to the Flash, he's one of my. He's not one of my go-to to use characters, but he's a pretty fun character to use because you can do this and like do all sorts of crazy stuff with it. He's neat. Yep.
Can we hurry this up?
Let me see if I can't. Yeah, you can like throw lightning and do unique stuff with his speed abilities. So that's neat.
You better call an audible.
I'm already 10 steps ahead.
I guess, oh shoot, I'm not doing super hot. I guess, oh man. I want to say that I am working on videos. I was hoping to get one out this week, but that didn't happen. Oh, okay. Hey, no problem, Foozles. Thank you for coming out. I really appreciate the patience. Just like watching for the amount of time, for like half the time that you did, like that's great. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
The Flash wins.
What was I talking about? I was Thank you. I am. I really hope I can work this weekend on a video, and I can get it out, get something out in January, something a little bit more my usual stuff. If I have to stream or do a let's play, that's fine. But
What's the
Begin.
yeah, no. I like to do the analytical, make fun of stuff. I would love to make these video essay things like my Jurassic Park video, but the thing is they take a while, they take a long time to they take a long time to edit and shoot and write and all sorts of things. I like doing them. I like the end result a lot, but it just takes a while.
You have yet to show skill.
eat my speed?
Like I can do it on like Deadpool, Back to the Future, all sorts of things. Even bad movies like maybe Freddy Got Fingered. But the thing is, I have a full-time job. It's not super glamorous, but you know, hey, it's a value. It's a job. It's cool. It just takes up a lot of my daytime, and there's obviously other things in my life that make me not have time to do videos all that often, but I really appreciate just clicking that, just tuning in and clicking that subscribe button. I really appreciate it.
Ready for this, Arthur?
What are you talking about?
Begin.
So I'm working at this YouTube thing. We'll see where it goes, but it'll always be around. It'll always be a part of what I do. So. Oh, and I guess I will say I will revisit the beer stuff. It's gonna happen. I have it. I just need to film it. I have the requested beverage that I said I was gonna review. It just takes time. I just need to find the time to like film it and make it interesting. I'm not doing so hot right now. Let's go ahead and do this. So yeah. Anything else happened in the news that would be fun to talk about? Oh, and also this. I don't know, like people are suing over Fortnite dances. That's a thing. Some negative reception for the guys at Epic. First, they got an F from the Better Business Bureau recently, and they are being sued over copyright infringement for several of their dances. So that's not all good. In regards to Fortnite, I don't mind Fortnite. I probably should do more content around it. I did those 2 videos but I'm not going to devote my internet career solely to Fortnite, so. Kingdom Hearts 3 does also come out this finally after almost like 13 years of waiting for the next sequel, almost 6 years of waiting for the game to be actually released after knowing it was announced. Finally get Kingdom Hearts 3. At some point I was planning to do some Kingdom Hearts related content for the new game, but timing just didn't do that, so didn't work out. But maybe in the future, I don't know. It's really weird, like after this road to Kingdom Hearts 3 was so long, and there's been a lot of games released that maybe weren't what people necessarily wanted. Like, where do we go after 3? Like, it's kind of crazy.
I'm the fastest man.
Begin.
But I'm sure they'll find something. I think Disney, they like having a profitable license on their hands. Brand, I suppose, is the term. And the stream is down. What to do wrong? Oh, there it goes. Sorry about that. I don't have this problem with Twitch. What the heck? What? Banana. I don't understand.
Don't make it easy.
Oh my goodness, can this fight end? Do. There we go.
The Flash wins.
Okay, do we have one more fight? Maybe a couple fights, or is that it? Oh, a couple fights. Cool. Neat.
Begin.
Oh, why does this outfit make Darkseid look naked? Like you can see his butt. It's not good. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to make more videos on the stuff regarding Glass. I know it's not getting super hot reviews at the moment, but I hope at the very least it's entertaining. And I will release a video. I will try to release a video, a substantial video. Next Tuesday or Thursday. Oh, guard? Nope, that wasn't a guard. That was the opposite of a guard. Oh boy. There we go. But yeah, I think just with the holidays, at least in the States, it's just these things are crazy. But I hope they won't get too crazy.
Begin.
Excuse me. I don't mean to be gross, but I just belched. Yeah. I'm sort of taking the advice from like YouTube channels that were made to like give advice about how to manage a YouTube channel. So that Cosmodor, he grew a lot. He did a good job maintaining his YouTube channel over the past like year or so. Good on him. No, don't. Okay, great. So hopefully I find that success. If not, oh hey, just gotta work until I do. Either harder or smarter. And there we go.
The Flash
Alright.
wins.
That's the last thing. That's last tier ladder, I suppose. Last part of the ladder. Let's see the reward. Reap the rewards. And it's a gold mother box. And I guess, like I did on Twitch, we'll go ahead and see what we got. Okay, got that stuff. That's cool. Got a epic piece for Red Hood. An epic piece for Grodd, and also a shader for Catwoman. Neat. That's neat. I'm happy. And a bunch of junk I don't need. Alright. I think I'm going to end the stream here. But I really appreciate all the individuals and people that came out just to watch or just to chat, even if it was for a second. I really appreciate it. For those just showing your support, thank you. Feel free to like the stream or video if you want. Maybe leave a comment. Maybe subscribe. I do these streams often, but I also do a lot of videos, sort of like popular culture, mostly film and video games, sort of like talking about it and providing some insight, providing some information. So hey, I will catch you guys later. Thank you very much for letting me do this, and you take it easy. Thank you.